What's going on, everyone? It's me, Matrix, aka Big King 48, and I am your coach for the South Carolina Shepherds. That's right, folks. We are here. We are ready. We have season 2 of the IDL, and I am excited. I am hyped for this team that I am bringing you. Because this team is way much better than season 1. I will say that right now. Now, there were now I will say there were options that we could franchise, and after carefully thinking about it, I really had to decide if I wanted to franchise or not. So, with that being said, our franchise pick, if I believe correctly, yes, it is. It's your boy. It's the Jag. Saffron City Drago is back. We have our little Heracross here for season 2. Now, if you don't remember Lil Jag, he came into IDL in the middle of the season, and he did some work for us. He helped us win against Chewy. I can't remember if he did anything against uh, Ranger when he was in, but as you know, Pinocchio, but Heracross, he can do some massive damage. I am super excited to have him back on the team. I'm glad I franchised it because this will break some big psychic walls. It will break some other stuff as well. Like a big psychic wall is well, Cresselia, let's say, and Cresselia does major damage. But I don't know. We'll have to see because Lev has Cresselia, and Lev happens to be our week 1 opponent, which is super exciting, but I'm nervous at the same time. So, with that being said, we had to decide on a first round pick, but it wasn't too hard for me to decide because, as you know, this is a mod that I love using. It's not Tyrantrum, unfortunately, but it still has a super place in my heart. We have Powerhouse. We got Shofu the Beatdown, aka Kyron Black. That's right, folks. We got Kyron Black up in here, and I am super excited to use this thing. This thing is a monster in draft format. Um, like it gets a good amount of coverage. It's got very good attack. I think it's got decent speed, and I know how to run this thing effectively. Now, how that will play out in this season, that is all up to my plays that I make. But you know me, I just try to do what I do. But our next pick, unfortunately, I was gonna go. What was I gonna go for? I was gonna go for. I think it was a certain fairy or steel type. I think if I remember correctly, my plan. I can't. I think if. Oh my gosh, I can't remember what my plan was. But I I forget which one it was, but I had a certain fairy that I was gonna go for, and oh, that's right. I was gonna go Togekiss, because Togekiss is a very good fairy type. It's got that Serene Grace ability, which I love on Togekiss. It gets Hustle as well, plus Air Slash. Serene Grace Air Slash is a huge, like, threatening combo. Unfortunately, it was drafted by someone else, but I was going to go Togekiss, Kyurem Black, and Mega Aggron as a core, but unfortunately, Togekiss was drafted, like, right before I was about to pick. I was the first overall pick, so I'm glad I got this. I wish I could have gotten Togekiss, but it's like, oh well. But our next pick, I'm excited to have it as well on the team because it's gonna do some nice damage for us. We got Klefki, aka Keisha, not Kesha, Keisha. Now Keisha has that prankster ability, which is super nice. I'm glad I can get this before the Sun and Moon comes out. Before Sun and Moon comes out, because I think Thunder Wave is nerfed or something like that. So, like, having Prankster Klefki, that is super nice on the team. If I could somehow figure out some other options, I would. But right now, Klefki is looking really good on the team. And as you notice, our first three mons are below 100 speed. So, with that being said, we had to go with something that could help us with that little speed problem. Because as you remember from last season, speed was definitely one of our biggest issues. So, with that being said, I had to get something that could help with the speed, and that option was Galvantula. Now, Galvantula is super nice. I've learned to love this thing, but I've learned to hate it if it's against me, mostly because of that Sticky Webs option, Discharge, it gets Giga Drain, Bug Buzz, it gets, like, a bunch of good coverage. Like, it's super good. I'm excited to have it. Like, right now our team's looking pretty threatening. But, I wasn't trying to go for threatening. I was trying to go for usefulness at the beginning. Because I knew that if I had to stand a chance, I had to have some mons that could bring power and have a better chance with speed. Now, with that being said, I decided that we needed a little more bulk. I talked to some people, and they said that my team looked good, it just needed some bulk. So why not get a grass type that has 100 base, everything, tier 3, and Shaman. Now, we got Sanic, the Hedgehog over here. Shaman is going to be really nice. Seed Flare, it actually gets aromatherapy, which is super nice, because at first I wasn't sure if we had any, stat removal on our team. But luckily I found out that Shaman had aromatherapy, which is super nice. Unfortunately, that means I'm going to have to run it every week, because I think that's my only option of getting rid of stats. I could be wrong, though. But, Shaman's still a nice option for a grass type. It's not a knockoff Venusaur, but still. I didn't bring Venusaur very much last season, unfortunately. I wish I could have, but, it's whatever. Like, this is still going to be nice. Seed Flare is a very nice option. Nothing wants to come into that. Aromatherapy to help us get rid of stats. Like, it gets some other stuff too. I think it gets Air Slash as well, which is super nice because I love me some Air Slash. But I decided we need a bulky Ghost type as well to pair with the bulky Shaman. So why not get? It's slow, but by the way, I apologize for the sprite. I couldn't find a model like the X and Y, so I had to go with the Black and White 2 version and go with Cofagrigus. We got my boy Cough over here. We got Tut. I forget what I usually name this thing. I'll have to look. But, like, Cofagrigus is super nice. Pain Split, Will-O-Wisp, Toxic, Shadow Ball, Destiny Bond. Like, it gets some good moves. It's slow as fudge, though, but coming with that slowness, it does get some good bulk, which I'm super happy about. Because I was looking into some ghost types with bulk. I was looking at Dusknoir, but, after thinking about it, like, this is a good option right here. because not only does it do some major damage for us, like it's a special offensive threat, which I needed because most of my stuff's kind of physically offensive. I'm pulling up my stats so I can look at this. Like, we don't have the best stats in the world, but we still have like probably one of the top. We have top 10 definitely, but Cofagrigus, like tier 4, 58 HP, 50 attack, 145 defense, 95 special attack, 105 special defense, and 30 speed. Like, even though it's slow, it's got some good bulk to it to pair with the Shaman, which I'm super happy about. But after looking at it, I got a Spikes user, I got a Sticky Webs user, and I also got Toxic Spikes in Cofagrigus. So the only form of hazards that I am missing, unless Klefki might get Stealth Rocks, but I don't know. I know it definitely gets Spikes. But our next Mon, a very good Psychic threat. It's got 105 in 4 categories, 80 base speed, 80 base HP. We got your boy Mesprit up here. We got Mesprit up in here, mate. Mesprit's gonna bring in the power. So, as you know, Lev loves Astro, the Azelf. So, why not? Why not? We drafted Azelf last season, and then we traded it off for Reuniclus, which was a big mistake on my part. Because Reuniclus it's good, but I came to find out that it lowered our original speed, and Azelf is good as fudge. The reason we went with Mesprit instead of Azelf was I still needed a well, actually no, this was one of my free picks. I needed a psychic type because as you can tell, we got 2 bug types, which is not too good. I mean it's good because some psychic types are actually very, very like bulky offensive. We got a physical bug and we got a special bug, which is super nice. But I think our next mon definitely is gonna put in some work. That mon we have a huge threat in this mon. I don't usually go for tier 1s as free picks, but as I was looking, I saw that I could get this. So I thought, why not go for a super physical tier 1 threat that could still do some damage, was halfway bulky, and still has some great speed. So I went with this guy right here, Terrakion. We got Terror the Terrakion. By the way, Galvantula's name is Bugula, I believe. Bugula. Like, some of these nicknames I come up with, I swear, I don't know. But we got Terror the Terrakion, who also has Stealth Rocks if we need it. Close Combat, Sacred Sword, Rock Slide, freaking Stone Edge. Like, it doesn't have as much coverage, but it's still got some good stuff. Like, I think he gets Earthquake as well. I think it gets Iron Head, which is nice. It gets a few good moves, which are super helpful when facing some teams. Because I know Jirachi and Megalop got put onto the same team, I believe, which sucks because those two are very hard to face. At least he didn't get the Togekiss, because then that would have just been a heck of a match to fight in. But as you can see, we have 3 more picks left, and I have my Grass type. Unfortunately, I was gonna go Tentacruel and Arcanine to pair with the Shaman, but I got sniped by the same guy who drafted both the same Mons. So I had to improvise. I had to go with I had to get a tier 5, and I was looking into it. I had Lev help me try to figure out some water types, but, like, I was trying to look for some bulky, fast water types, but unfortunately, it just didn't turn out that way. So, I had to go with something that I feel could be useful. It just all depends on how we use it. It's got lower base total than Lapras, but only by 10. We got Walrein. Now, this is going to be an interesting pick for us, because I've never used Walrein before. And most of these Mons, truthfully, like Shaman, I hardly ever use. Terrakion, I hardly ever use. Mesprit, I hardly ever use. Klefki is iffy. Walrein, I've never, ever used. And I'm like super nervous to use it, but I'm super excited at the same time. Mostly because Walrein, it's got 110 base HP, 80 base attack, 90 base defense, 95 base special attack, 90 base special defense, and 60 speed. It's slow, but it's not too slow. It will outspeed a few Mons, but I'm unsure at this moment in time if it gets Ice Shard. But, you know, it's like whatever. And after looking at this team, you can tell one thing. What about hazard removal? And I really had to think about it. I needed a fire type. I needed something that could learn Rapid Spin. And it happens that this one can also learn Stealth Rocks. And it can learn Shell Smash. It's a fire type. And it's my boy. It's your boy Torkoal. We got your boy Torkoal over here. We got Ash's Torkoal. And Torkoal is an interesting pick as well, because I've never used it at all either. Torkoal and Walrein never used at all. So having these two Mons on the team is going to be super, super interesting. And, like, I can't wait to use it. I'm nervous because I don't know how big of a mistake I've made with some of these picks. Because I only have one, well, I shouldn't say only one. There's another one, but we'll get into that in a moment. But this is the only Mon that will get rid of hazards on our side of the field only. So that would mean I would have to bring it every week, which would be super annoying, because I have some really good Mons that I'd love to bring every single week. But you gotta remember, sometimes you gotta bring stuff that other people wouldn't like think about. And with that being said, now we move on to the big boy, the Mega. And this was my last pick since I franchised Heracross. But since we were able to franchise Heracross, and, you know, you would think I would only go for one Mon off my team from last season. Boy, you'd be wrong right there. Because I got the Mega, who put in so much work for us in the last battle. You know who it is. It's Kyurem B, the Mega Aerodactyl. That's right, folks. We brought back our Professor Chewy here, our Kyurem Black, who did massive, massive damage for us in Season 1. Unfortunately, I didn't use it correctly until the very end. And even then, I think if I really tried hard enough, I could have gotten a 6-0 with freaking Aerodactyl if I hadn't switched out, which would have been super amazing. because I could have went for like an aerial ace and killed the Rose Raid, and then just went to town on the frickin' uh, Gastrodon. But anyways, this is your IDL Season 2 team. Now, I have the base stat totals for last season here. This is what it looked like last season. We had 515.54 throughout the whole season. We had 79 base HP, 94 base attack, 96 base defense, 81 base special attack, 86 base special defense, and 77 base speed. This season, though, I'm happy to say our stats look much better. Sorry about the little blue square there, but whatever. So our total base stat this season is the same as Lev's, but we have our stats in different areas. Like me and Lev both have 545 base total stats, and like our HP, it went up from 79 to 83, basically 84 base HP. We went from 94 base attack to 103 base attack, which is super, super nice. Thanks to Kyron Black, thanks to Terrakion, thanks to Mega Aerodactyl, thanks to frickin' Heracross, and Mesprit as well. Although I don't know if I'll run Mesprit physical or not. It all depends. But our base defense is 98. Base defense went up 2 points. Let's see. I think HP 980, 80, 81, 82, 83. It basically went up 5 points in base HP. Attack, it went up 9 points, I think, more or less. 2 points on defense, 6 points on special attack. Well, no, 5 points on special attack. 3 points on special defense, and we don't have the fastest team in the world. I think we would have been able to get Arcanine and freaking Tentacruel. I think our base speed would be a lot better. But, base 82 speed, it's pretty good. We have some very fast mons. And then combined with the sticky webs, our team's about to be really, really good. We just gotta make sure that we don't fall for the magic bounce mons that people have. Because I know Reggie's got Mega Diancie. I think Xatu was drafted. Lev's got Mega Absol. I forget what else there is. But, our team, no lie, is going to be super, super nice to use. When I look at it, I love it. The only two I'm unsure about are definitely the Torkoal and the Walrein. But I'm super excited to see how these two play out. I'm not going to go straight off the bat and try to trade something. Because last time I did that, it fudged up my season. But, it's just all part of the game. We just got to see what we can do. We just got to see what we can do with it. I'm excited. I hope you guys and the Shepherd Squad are excited. And, I hope you support the team, support the dream. And, our team looks so, so good right now. You can see that Season 1, we were just testing some mons. Season 2, we went with some mons. We're still testing some. But, truthfully, another option I was looking at besides Torkoal was Magmar. But, that would mean we only have one option for hazard removal, I believe, in Defog Aerodactyl. But I don't want that because that would get rid of both sides' hazards, which sucks. So I had to get something that would help us get rid of hazards. But that means we would have to get rid of a slot for Defog on Aerodactyl, which I truthfully don't want. Because Aerodactyl is a very good physical attacker. Oh my god, I'm losing my voice now. I guess that means I've been talking too long. But anyways, guys, if you like this team and you are supporting the Saffron City Shuppets, South Carolina Shuppets, whatever you want to call us, for IDL Season 2, make sure you hit that like button down below. It's always appreciated. And as always, guys, I hope you enjoy. Remember, guys, Mega Aerodactyl is coming for you. Let's make him bigger. Mega Aerodactyl. I think if I had to pick 3 team captains, it'd definitely be Mega Aerodactyl. It'd be Kyron Black. I'm gonna make him a little bigger too. And I think, truthfully, if I had one more mon to think that would be a good team captain for us, it'd definitely be my little buddy, Galvantula. These 3, I think, are going to bring the team to victory. I think Heracross as well, but I think these 3 are going to be the team captains for this season. Last season, I don't even know. Like, last season was just a mess. No lie. We did get 2 wins, but we got 6 losses as well. I think we would have gotten 3 more losses last season if we had continued 3 more weeks. But, you know, it's all in good fun. I can't wait for this season. This season is going to be so much fun. Like, week 1, we faced Lev. Like, our 8 weeks. Let's see. Lev is week 1. We faced Chewy. Oh my gosh, we faced Chewy week 2. We faced Mud week 3. Fun fact, we actually included some community members. Pharynx is week 4. Vamp is week 5. Logic, who is an interesting fellow, I must say, is week 6. We faced, oh my gosh, we faced Katie week 7. And then our final week, oh my gosh, and it was supposed to be the final week for IDL Season 1, too. We faced Reggie. We faced Reggie our last week. Now, our people in our division, it's me, Commander, which I'm super excited about having. Banded Caterpie is in our freaking division. I'm thanking God we don't have to face him. Because I think if we did, I would rage so much because of his tactics. And we also have Dark, one of the top guys, but unfortunately he lost in, I think it was the semifinals, if I'm not mistaken. Commander, he's a community member. He's also part of Team Aspire now, which I'm super, super happy about. Because Commander, I love the guy. He loves Sylveon just like I do. He loves that Serena. Like, Commander's team's interesting as well. Dark's team's interesting. Banded's, I don't want to talk about Banded. Logic, interesting. Pharynx, interesting. Lev is very interesting. I watched his draft analysis, and some of his mons are interesting. Katie, I like her team. Her team's very good. Chewy's team is like Season 1. Actually, no, I think if I had to go back and look at Chewy's team is a whole lot better. He's got Gerard. Oh, he's got Gerard. Oh, wait. No, Togekiss and Lopunny were put on the same team. Never mind. I thought it was Jirachi and Lopunny. No, it's just... Okay, Chewy's team is interesting. Then we got Mud. Mud, he sniped me on the Arcanine and Tentacruel. He's also got the Togekiss and Mega Lop. Oh, I'm coming for that booty, Mud. I'm coming for that booty. Then we got, like... There's, like, Vamp. Vamp's team's interesting. And then Reggie's team, like, I am scared to face that. No lie. Because he's got Landorus Eye, Celebi, Mienshao, Kyurem, Jellicent, Avalugg, Mega Diancie, Registeel, Scolipede, Thunderous Eye, and Pyroar. Like, his team is pretty good. Like, I'm scared to face it. But yeah, guys, anyways, that's going to be it for this video. If you like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button down below. It's always appreciated. And remember, guys, don't only support me, support the rest of the coaches that are in this season. Whether I get my battles out on time or not, that will be up to me. Because I'm pretty bad at that. But, you know, it's all in good fun. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button down below. Support the dream, support the team, support the Saffron City Shuppets, South Carolina Shuppets, whatever you want to call it. Oh, man, I might as well switch my team back to Saffron City. Anyways, guys, I'll talk to you later. Take care. And, yeah. Deuces! Make it with that too, coming back. Gal feature love, Wolverine, She-Man, Heracross, Comic Freakus, Torkoal, Drakion.